Okay, into Yama come on. This is All Sport GHL YouTube. Yes, so say we be fine. What I say, yeah, stories from bro. Makacho say on say the election period. What we're going to do? This say more stories back to back. What I say into right after this. You be sound so at the update for front of bro because endorse. You perceive lengthy videos so into the I am no next one be sound so abesisia. Then once about there, bro. Of course, you know that this channel there, back to back latest sports updates and enya was some juma enya we juma sisiare from bro what you say okay yes someone was say hwe ana slots akoye joke bi ama Manchester City for the buefu pa na asamono him say interview no say it was an interviewer wanyen wo main press conference na City for say ya asam ne eba bontin no ama they are not happy na ubem say ana slot asam ben na wakoka omuko bisa na say Mohamed Salah abeka e interview mo Salah was joking say ebia we in the last game at all Boetia Manchester City e wo Anfield ana muko bisa na slot say o player na abeka sa asam no na che say boy no na nice sequence wa all kwa nessa because o say the last game wa Boetia Manchester City wa Anfield ni. Now listen to what Anna Slot said. Also maybe Mohamed Salah knows more about the 115 charges, referring to charges that were Manchester City, you know. So expect Manchester City not to be here next season. The boring answer is always the same. That is not a place for me to talk about Mohamed Salah's contract. It was a joke. I repeat, it was a joke. Into Asabna Oka initially was that Ebiana Salah and say any more about Manchester City for charges 115 to onim say bia Manchester City for a relegate to omo into onshia Manchester City bill ewo Premiership Premier Anfield and into no Oka asam. Okay, we no say it was a joke and also say I repeat it was a joke. Into coach making the statement here no so odiagro a joke na joke no what can one say no say it was a joker among for fan trasa na say City for them fan City for na not happy about statements and slot aqua him so we brutal say no you cannot do that and later on say that it was a joke. What kind of joke is that? Well, you can say whatever you like. Who you are, I can't handle. It was a joke, nah. Well, I know, and someone, and also, I may before between Manchester City and Liverpool. Anyway, she only said, "Oko India na yenu anu be a year wedding na wedding na omo yene. Bema no or support Manchester United. Na wedding na se Manchester so bobo here." Akwano we gananga government yes the crowd and where they now say and watching the phone then now or share match what you say oh wedding the name yeah match no so here the pa into the bring it on also so monitor what is going on. I'm okay, no problem. Charlie for me come Madrid na me ko bon komo kakra na Madrid so one of those issues kakra wo ho Hendrick Charlie you say Hendrick situation in Penyufoni be enye happy and they are trying to get Carlo Ancelotti to at least respond at least onye nipa kakra no hwa akoda no because almost since October 5th boy chese on said that nya ball ni bi mo wabo be 6 games na o average 3 minutes 30 seconds per game since October 1st the average game time 3 minutes 30 seconds average which is very, very bad, honestly. And yet, to the extent they say, almost a Madrid team, player about more minutes. Hendrick about more minutes. Acheno, Jesus Valero. Or no play and Hendrick about more minutes. Acheno. What I say? Valero, about just 10 minutes. And Hendrick, about 136 minutes. So, it's one of those things say a huge concern. Carlo Ancelotti pressure that also say master on shakwara no nyai de ono so we chechen e dey asem kra na nipa ba akofo o say kan asem kire wa onye wa dwen say wo fa okay and Barcelona na Mallorca me say on one friend Barcelona players na emom ko camp boys no camp as I dey talk to you right now and the boys na work camp no any squad list a call camp the Pau Kubasi, Alejandro Baldi, Inigo Martinez, Gavin, Ferran Torres, Pedri, Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, Inaki Pina, Pablo Torre, Femin, Lopez, Macasado, Pau Victor, Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, Frankie De Jong, Jules Koundé, Eric Garcia, Wojciech Szczesny, Astralaga, Hector Font, Gerard Martin, Sergi Dominguez, way a player, Yafra Mo and so welcome. Very, very interesting. And to say Barcelona are preparing for the game against Mallorca. I can want to be brilliant. Your first story is now running rain. What's a far Andras Christiansen, my son, so was some sort of interview be Cecilia. Now, or said Nano. Of course, I brought you the story. So I sound so second surgery. The boy is a second surgery, no, crying was Sweden, or feeling much better than before. Or say ononko onimua and kasa surgery in Sweden, the crank or yen in term or so yen in termwa. By this time, cran one ton, but Nini Nemuno on cast first one of yeno and one because Nini Naso count and it be a second one. So I am successful as I say, you feeling much happy. But also for now, we feeling better crouching in first surgery, And to say, we started training, or so started training now. 1 year, in fact, you are not close to playing football. And see, as I said, or training more, not only fitness, are now for you, or rugby with the kakran. So for now, the way to me, I catch Barcelona fans and say, and Emma did now claim he is feeling very, very much okay. I'm so okay, no problem. That is a good one. It's a good news for Barcelona fans. And then, Mallorca game, the last 12 games to Barcelona and Mallorca bono. Barca win 11 wins out of 12. The last time, 12, no, once I say 11, or maybe 11 out of 12. So it means that one it was a draw. And the last year, give me ND 2-2. And say Barcelona said, I'll be hopeful. Say, I was some Mallorca, the ultimate now was nothing with me winning. And then, interestingly, Mundo Deportivo, or more probable lineup, or more babon things, or more some bang, but so almost say squad. A likely say Barcelona, Eddie Bebo, the Mallorca game, Naki Pina, just going the right back, left back, Alejandro Baldi, 4 and 5, Inigo Martinez, and Pau Kubasi, Pedri, and Macasado, Bebo the double pivot, Dani Olmo, Bebo 10. Lamine Yamal bebo on the right wing, left wing be Rafinha, and anyone be Robert Lewandowski. It's very, very interesting. Mallorca no here Pablo Matthew, very good guy, former City, former Girona right back, and Murici. 10 wa boniti and wachichere pony be gunechi or hard dream brutal. It's going to be very interesting game. And you enjoy game in the palm. You sure say was so nyam that you now game because it's going to be very, very interesting. Charlie family Manchester United and Yanko Manchester April left back. Now left back in America can want some say Oma try they are still trying to convince Alphonso Davies say and Alphonso Davies image na hona onu mundi dwumaja if you say Alphonso they obetimi abosa position very well. Na makasa na say Alphonso Davies come on I start big kakra because boy no or ye buy munchin for no more. So Manchester United would have to look at possible options. So where do they go? Where do they, stand? Matter say, Oma contacted RB Leipzig for acquire David Ram. Or no so no makwa could be sanasam. And one summer at saying because a left back Leicester no feel say David Ram so a player or beats me so about Juma at the Manchester United. So jot it down. Okay. I'm out to Tialu. Won't say last year anymore Manchester United for your Madrid said and come man a contract extension, but I say I say Banu Mujai in pay you for now they were skeptical. Kraboy and so now he was a bit skeptical about the contract situation. But it's not I'm saying coach. The current coach, Amorim Baye, and yes, so far, boy, the near Jiwa camp will call not or stress. I say, coach, I be, and Yama Afra at their money, but it's a contract extension. No, say, a positive, say, amount of Diallo, a best signing contract, Eddie, Manchester United, no, what was so as the, say, or border from the right wing back, or boy, Juma ye, very interesting. Say, talking about Manchester United, Casimiro, yeah, Debiama. Respect not getting I what demand but asan so akoso no bebre o say omoji FA Cup no last omoji FA Cup no o de ne medal no koma Malaysia anu bisa say dentia anos ono agege trophies bia na Malaysia last year ni nyina wa ambobo no feel very bad edema boy ni say we pra for a very long time and now ball no na say feel very bad edema boy ni no oje medal no so boy no enje what I say na on fanto because omo cheche medal no ma Malaysia bi instead was so the medal no man na afi almost to enjoy ye pa because boy no na aso feel very bad for not playing inti I saw the medal no man who say afi boy na kuma ato the yemu kakra inti eno aya de Casemiro why am man for Bonabaso including me Bonabaso ye pa I think say this is a good gesture. Well, Amount the Diallo say over Manchester United club anymore. The onim dressing pan or sports say and upon go training now quantity see quite so know about him say yes aquanim dressing. Amount the Diallo say a boyfriend Kobe Menu. Also aquanim dressing brutal or nim dressing filino say yes aqua yes dressing proper dressing now oh yeah for Ruben okay for Vanish Troy for me now Vanish Troy I can't say me about Ruben Amorim very interesting one say. And then one time Ruben Amorim ever sports Lisbon night so we share Vanessa so insia and Manchester United ko ye video bi ba say omumienu kra omunsia but Vanessa say omusia edi nkomo until finally Vanessa kind of correct or so omusia ye one on one or so they spoke as man to man and omo discuss ye or say omo di nkomo na omumienu agree say Vanessa epe baby fa Inti eno deciding to say on if Ruben Amorim discuss face to face man to man omo din komo cheye pa and eventually they all agree that they need to move on what I say Vanish move also no na only at Manchester United and obeti access obey assistant coach and say ono jinwudi so obeti me head coach na Manchester no o ma ye bi nyema bebre e dia ma no inti Manchester pet and no beti ase aye assistant coach apart from Manchester there na eni ni tirim eni ni books mu da so no e ba ba ya assistant coach eno e ensama ono so e kind of okay no problem hwe Joel Lepotegi West Ham United for coach no matter say odi agro beti ane say breaking news ya pam no because yeso omone Sergio Conceição e din komo for support to for coach former na omone ni din komo gidi Conceição so be jai so no abadia ja no line West Ham United for no many bro Lopetegi cra so Manchester Mohamed Salah campus say 1 year extension crown on max signing and me crowd is say yasem we Jimmy sim I don't know why Mohamed Salah needs to be begging needs to be doing interviews for him to get contract. I just don't it boss my mind I just don't get it this conversation. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Mo Salah. Anyway, I know a story and so a few over here. Martins will be Mendy. Martins say, and then I may check his stories. Now, mom say, boy, people around him, Sophia, that funny, it looks like they are gradually beginning to accept the fact to say, boy, idiot. And say, last year, no one say Winfrey Sophia, that is say names Wajia to me say, qua necessary oko. And see, yes, I'm a Liverpool for still now. I'm so boy no munja ni chidi. So you're available one day. Why not? You remember that Manchester City are also chasing for this particular boy. So it's very interesting. So Liverpool for us to say almost say they are still on the alert for Martin Zubimendi. See Giorgio Chiellini. Chiellini say, "Ono ultimate differentiate between Ronaldo and Messi. Also, Uncle can't send me match him no. Or chinem ko phone ko jina no si boni. Nemo." Asamba coupe no betimi aka about these two players. Or say ye bobo na ye final game nko dia ye be final. Ye be final kradia. Player as I say ugini di go gina park no so e Ronaldo. Or say final dia chinchina o ko hwe wan o ko hwe wan. Or say Ronaldo asambie no simple as ABC and to Ronaldo and a deserve. What I say obi obetimi abo fine and I'm okay no problem. Story we ni kan me din pa na tsese maker. What say na say premiership no mo be corner captaincy no omo dey celebrate sa LG 11114 internal. It's been there for a while now. Say players ni be no they are getting criticized left, right, center. And when I was FSA Town for captain, do good so I'm FSA for no crowd statement by Bontin say, no omo ta omo play nechi and omo sound so in a way so omo ka so omo respect other people for omo so views into no omo gina omo sound so gina na Crystal Palace for so England for centre back Magay and ono so captain omo force na ma no ko boy na mo no de na boy no unima de oyeye and ono akasa de pen actually I love you Jesus as ade go ho azabo na mino kra no I love you Jesus sa flag way na ochirego and I say OJ say he did the right thing anyway but yes say yes so the pressure good so pan say adena odis dem hunu say adena say so kire band no so say ono so pressure kono si gede dem say hey ready yes go for yi oh yeah samu anyway let's move on and talk about other issues Frankie De Jong and I can't tell say issues Frankie De Jong cry do be free Barca party say ye nyina ye white na ye proper na they be akwa we issues for and they say or china say oh they say almost a contract extension up to now boy ni nyina adwen so extended contract Barca so say ye bet na wa 2026 aba na akwa we be ko free party nkanyame adoma sama ukuta 20 million euros oba obeton the amount because say boy we be ko free a club na bo akwa we ho pa no so monti ase enti asa sama ni dru na still boy ni extended ya 20 aduma 20 now bad wa ba beje what I say hwe onim say Liverpool for scout fine or the four winger 22 year old friend Anis Haj Musa very good player 22 years almost a coach we so knowledge about the Dutch league into so scout you obi say nyame what I say into Anis Musa very good let's hope and see yeah say Liverpool be move on with this particular dealer hey Luis Enrique go for LPG say in someone I started ebobo ba OPG a mo pese mo say dressing room no omo che say enye players ni nyina na a time Luis Enrique omo say Dembele any Kimpembe ana Kolomuani so kan omo san kofo no ana omo nkofo ye sa no pese omo di players ni bi di omo echi na omo fire coach na ma coach ni pa ye pa mo no nti omo say enye entire players ni nya Luis Enrique nkofo so dab enye entire players ni nya san kofo ya we mo ano pese omo ye ku editia no nti ono so nye na dwen so o twe ne am kra ne de besi skies no problem anyway Charlie you say in the English Premiership who per player we true me ka or ye more runs Leicester no ababon thing first player who has had more runs through me car Tim say game no njina faako Nicholas Jackson 571 times wow hey that is good. Dejan Kulusevski, afiwe akwana form number pa 548. Dominic Calvert-Lewin 501. Oli Watkins 498 and Dominic Solanke 487. It looks like Nico is running more. His name is Ricatuono. More pa not bad. Nicholas Jackson no what checking meters yes say we're running 400 meters than Dejan Kulusevski. And they say it looks like Nico so far so good. It's not been bad cry. And Gil Manzano and a big gentleman as referee for Mallorca Barcelona. So Gil Manzano minim say Barcelona mo be chinchim na mo chinchim na mo nya na kaya akwa we I know how ji pa na Lami Yamal om the award e command Dario AS for Spain newspaper no the award no command nti om say a sports award de Emma Lamia for the performance. Unfortunately, only events but it's not because of Barcelona scheduling. It's not on Kobe. In some the award no command. The man we know okay. What he award need what he needs to do is for him to at least make a statement. In some the camera is seen so and Lamia so ekasa kakra and also a very grateful say as a former man award na of you say his performance. A deserve award no modi amano no until Lami Yamal le eda omo aso mu wiye obi okasa on behalf of Barcelona na Laporta was not around it Rafa used and also ekasa no say AS4 one of those newspapers ni padodo na e follow into some of the award e the amount so very grateful. So on behalf of Lamine Yamal and so someone that Sekama talking about Barcelona. Share Kivicha Kvaratskhelia, they made say looks like Barcelona say wing one a player visible. Almost feel so if they try they can get him Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. So they are going to give it a try. I'm so okay. That is not bad. This boy I've always said very good player. So Bibenya Kukudra Kotone there. Oh Mwakada Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Let's see because honestly so no Napoli form turn for 4. And no na Sebastian Subitia, I don't need some you. And then Mundo Deportivo newspaper or say vital match. You know this is what they are referring to. Of course, the Mallorca game, Barca and Mallorca, and almost a vital match. And the sports newspaper or say Barca goes for everything. Barca goes for everything. To Barcelona. I don't want to be beer game anymore. And also ebeba so inti eno someone also so omode aba challenge say die Roma for omne Manchester City for call race lose at on race no mo ko bia me pa chale think am susu be so mu obro Claudio Ranieri Verona bone 3-2 Bologna hye no Napoli hye so mo lose what was 4 and now crash no mo see di your friends Zaniola terms wo you know neti Roma ne wakwa ne na ma na obobo Atlanta na wahye Roma wo se de osi G ne no na boy dem say osi Roma ade o ne be ye ne no no real crab be wo no because no osi di na temper say o se bi nyanse ni utribo asemo say Napoli na leading Italian Serie A table 32 points Atlanta also 31 points Inter Milan 28 Fiorentina 28 of course they have a game in hand you know say you know ko twashi and into game no o ma postpone the Lazio and so 28 into say Napoli ni Atlanta ne de wow Leipzig for our contact Eric Hag say nka adwuma wo hu o ma pamo Marco Rose into come be say ko be ji adwuma na ya they are go back on Leipzig adwuma na ya there but almost say adwuma ho adwuma ho city say opeso be adwuma no nko ade a mo ni problem om de adwuma no be ba no so aba be adwuma no enti minim say coach no so be gi a Kopama enra omoma na award a football fans for no what I say enti football supporters association and omama Kopama award say ono na best player for the season what I say men's player of the season of the called the Palmer and now made the FA Cup draw no and so at the bro now what it means say Everton ni Peterborough bebo no Ashley Young we did 39 years neba Penny 18 years Tyler in Sineba no and so Peterborough so we are going to see father and son game that's going to be very interesting isn't it father and son very very interesting and it's one of those games we are really going to enjoy because Ashley Young on the other side and Ane Papa so say on the other side now me the stories at the bro say Barcelona for supporters na omo ha adwin bebe omo trust na omama ya find Barcelona forces someone ga san gigi scan betua omo so emomu Ura stadium da no and now me catch us omo ye protest editia benyufo no me hu so masan so ababio the statement about just Keke can Zimbabwe go away or say dear members of Barcelona, members of the league, members of all our family. There have been many comments and opinions shared in recent days regarding the closure of our session in the stadium, and it is time for us to speak out. Go away. After decades of supporting the team at its best end, and above all, at its worst moment, but on and off the pitch, we have now been denied the opportunities to celebrate and enjoy the club's 125 years anniversary. This is not just about economic sanctions, but we refuse to pay. It goes beyond that. Sir, na it goes beyond what? The politics, bit by bit. The weight and influence that members historically held and entitled to are being diminished. There is lack of communication, a total disregard to us, a rejection of proposal without discussions. The habitual resale of tickets continues unchecked. The football atmosphere in the stands has been distorted, replaced by tourists offering artificial celebratory waves. The club's historical colors are being changed purely for marketing purposes. Decisions are being made without transparency or consultation with the members. Any free expression or dissenting opinion is prosecuted. Emotional and family roots are being abandoned in favor of maintaining appearances. Yeah. Some no more can be brave or more no credit. Said supporters net have complained. Say they say tickets no more crowd more core supporters no more tickets no more condemn them tourist stories for no more a ticket to stand to Barcelona bobola unya feeling not to say nka obiba Barcelona grounds was hostility say supporters ni they go masum no that one they don't feel that. Well anyway. Well, so you're bad. Somebody be more Canadian, you're bad, cry. What I say? And the statement in the Bibri. We don't want to take long because it's basically. I'm saying yes, I find and I'm paying for them. I'm also muntia David. I'm saying yes, I find no cry. Name and somebody Bibri wa. Almost so my imagine so munka ebia na mo raise the point na anything am so mo buefu no and it is what so mo buefu it is because of those things, not necessarily the fine and so do. Okay, nyame adom say pot for 2025 Club World Cup no enya ababonten. So let's go through it. Pot 1: Manchester City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Flamengo, Palmeiras, River Plate, Fluminense. Pot 2: Chelsea, Dortmund, Inter Milan, Porto, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Juventus, RB Salzburg. Pot 3: Al Hilal, Ulsan, Al Ahly, WAC, Montreal, Lyon, Boca Juniors, Botafogo. Pot 4: Aurora Red Devils, Al Ain, Esperance de Tunis, Melody Sounders, Pachuca, Seattle Sounders, Auckland City, and Inter Miami. Inti, I know a pot no and about Club World Cup 2025 and what pots no Eddie Ababonti. So now we're going to very see and draw no so bad. Trust us. You don't want some so Eddie Babber and there. Just na check your time in here because Yami Aduma 7:30. FC Crystal Palace, Ebebo, Leicester City, and West Ham United, the 8:15, and then Mo Kudus will return. Mallorca Barcelona game, just like we told you, a 6 o'clock game. The rest of the games are because to Spain, a Copa del Rey, Italy, they have also a Coppa Italia, which Bologna. Everyone's at Ebebo, AC Milan, and a Sassuolo game, no, 8 o'clock, and no a Coppa Italia round of 16th. Germany games are also no a Dutch Pokal. What I say, in see, and no has some no. Next video, and sounds about updating. Baby.